Hi, I'm Great Tiger, and welcome to part 4 of my Dwarven playthrough using Cataph's Kraka Drak Norse Dwarfs mod, my own Hammer of Grungni mod, and Kimlegar's Dwarf Riders mods. So in part 3, I had just secured an additional settlement to the north, and we still found ourselves at war with Throt and the Norskans. In this part, hopefully we'll be able to deal with one of those threats. We'll soon find out. Planning an attack, mostly on Hell Pit. It's very heavily defended, but let's see how well we can go against Throt and his minions. So we have two armies. We currently have Thorgard's army with 19 units, and we currently have Bocky Red Axe, who is joining him, and we'll start recruiting on the next turn. We can't recruit because we're in underway stance at the moment, but hopefully next turn they'll be able to recruit some additional units. So there's not really much more we can do on this turn. We do have a settlement upgrade available. Might well be worth upgrading that settlement, or do we want to save to upgrade Kraka Drak? I'm thinking I'm going to save. So let's just end the turn. Now in the last episode, we unfortunately lost Port Thorgard to one of the Norscan factions, and then they soon after confederated. So the port is currently held by a faction that we are not at war with. Now I don't really want to start a war with them until I've had an opportunity to deal with Throt. I don't want to be on a war in more than 2 fronts. So let's just see what we can do about Throt before we worry about the Norskans to our south. So Throt's making a move. It's got some storm vermins there. Who is that? Garrot. He's a master assassin. Okay. Well, let's take our forces out to meet him. We'll go here. Let's see if we can lay an ambush. Oh no, we can't. We went too far. Okay. Let's move our second army into Ravensguard, and let's start recruiting with them. So we'll go 1 more unit of Dwarf Warriors, 2 units of Quarrelers, and then we'll go some more Quarrelers, and some more Quarrelers. So we want to build up an army quickly, so that we can make a move on Hell Pit quickly. Okay, now let's also spend some Oath Gold and get some runes. Runeword active. Runeword of Seeking. So what do we end up with? Melee attack +4, armor +6, an extra 6% missile range, charge bonus, and 4% magic resistance. Okay, fantastic. Now let's just check our Lord. Let's see what he's carrying in the way of weapons. What do we have? We have the relic swords. That's weapon strength +10. He has a potion of healing. Doesn't have a talisman. Let's see if we can create a talisman for him, since we have the spare oath gold at the moment. So it's got talismans. So we could give him some additional melee attack and melee defense. Maybe some extra armor piercing weapon damage. Or ward save. Let's have a look at how much armor piercing damage he has currently. So weapon damage, his armor piercing is 165, so an extra 12 isn't going to make that much of a difference. He doesn't have any ward save currently though, so I think that might be the move to make. Let's give him a Slayer's Ring for an extra 5% ward save. Okay, and then we'll select him. Yep. Select him and give him that item. ward save is always handy. Okay, I think that's pretty much all we can do for now. Oh, we're losing growth now. That's not good. The growth here for the dwarves is extremely low. It's going to be very painful trying to grow our main base of Kraka Drak. Any way that I can gain additional growth, I think is going to have to be something we invest in. Okay, let's end the turn, see what happens with this army of Throts. I realise Throt's not leading it, but they're still his minions. So let's see what move they make. Oh! Okay, Throt wasn't leading it, but he had friends. Alright. Apparently, odds are not in our favour. That's a lot of Storm Vermin. It's at least 6 units of Storm Vermin. I think we might try retreating from this one. Oh, for a second I thought they'd separated. We'll retreat and wait till we've got our second army. I might actually get Thorgard's army to take the ambush stance and hopefully draw them up to Ravensguard and lay a trap for them there. There's a War for Grimgor, okay. I'm sure he's wreaking havoc down in the southern end of the World's Edge Mountains. Okay, let's get our troops and hide. Okay, we're still recruiting, excellent. Nothing more to do. Let's see what Throt does this time. Do they know that we've hidden there? Oh, they don't know. They've come very close, but they didn't know. I've got a chance here, perhaps, of taking them out. I think my 2 armies versus their 2 armies, I think we have an opportunity. And then, if we don't take too many casualties, we might be able to press on to help it. Karakazul, that's probably the orcs destroying them. I'm not really going to take their refugees, I'm sorry. Mountains of Hell, public order. That's going to be the Winter Pyre. Yeah, that's about to rebel, okay. Not going to worry about that at this time. So what are we going to be facing? Once again, Storm Vermin. A lot of Wolf Rats. Just the Storm Vermin that are the big challenge there. Alright, let's pull this unit out. Pull them out to here. Let's just get a better view of our armies. Alright, we're no longer hidden. Okay. Oh, well, the odds are severely in our favour. I think we'll just auto-resolve that. What did we lose? Not too much. That actually went quite well. Now, I want that casualty replenishment. We wiped out 2 of their armies. Excellent. So, I think we rectified 2 grudges at once. Okay, so we do want to press on as quickly as we can. So this is still our territory. So if we move a little bit, if we try and get to the edge so that we can make a move on Hell Pit on the next turn. And where's our second army? They can't quite make it. Now, how are we for troops? They could do with recruiting 1 more. So, what have we got? Let's give them another warrior. And let's give these guys another... What have they got? 4, 8. Let's give them another 2 warriors. So I know that we're working here at quite a loss, but hopefully we'll be able to take help it in 2 turns, and then we can disband one of these armies. Some unassigned points. Plus 24 melee defense for Thorgard. Yes, please. And our additional one, let's give him some additional health. Did we get anything for our other lord? No, we didn't. Okay. The rebellion I'm not going to worry about, so let's just move on. Let's see if we can get to help it before they get any major reinforcements. I feel like this is our opportunity. And if we can manage to deal with Throt and help it, then that will just leave the Norskins. Oh, here's Chaos. They're probably going to destroy this place. With what we've got there, we don't have enough to defend it, so let's just let them do whatever they want. Yep, they destroyed that. Okay, so we've lost the settlement, but not a major loss. If I can take Help It instead of that one, then I'd say that's a win. No, unfortunately they can't make it that turn. But they can make it just to the edge, so let's move them in. They don't appear to have an army there. That's excellent. If we can lay siege now. Oh, there goes one of my cats, sorry about that. So if we can lay siege now, then they're not going to be able to reinforce. Okay. Yes, this is certainly an opportunity. One that we do not want to mess up. It seems that Kislev is doing very little. Haven't really seen much movement from their armies at all. Oh, who have we got here? We've got a Norskan band. So the Varg have just confederated the World Walkers. Okay. Excellent. We've got additional melee attack. So what do we want next? Leadership. The Dwarfs are pretty good with leadership. Don't need that. Untainted. That could come in handy with all of the chaos corruption around. Don't really need that. Let's just go the Untainted. Let's try to get rid of some of that chaos corruption. Excuse me. Now where are they going? I've got a bad feeling that they're going to be going after Ravensguard. And that is in no position to defend against them. So the question is, do we move one of our armies into Ravensguard to try and defend it? Can we even reach Ravensguard? Or do we want to keep everybody at Help It to take Help It? Bit of a dilemma. Well, if we lose Ravensguard, we can easily retake it with the 2 armies. So let's keep everybody focused on Help It. Now, are we able to attack it quite yet? No, we don't have our siege equipment yet. Okay. Lord not moved. Settlement upgrade available, which is where? Okay, well there's no point upgrading that right now. So let's end the turn. Now that noise you can hear in the background, that's one of my cats. It's chosen this time to turn, to go a bit crazy, as she often does during the evening. The Naglafings? Not quite sure what name they are. Alright, so we've got Enlag Helnheim in charge of the garrison, defending against them. We don't stand a chance there, so let's just let them have that one. And they're probably gonna... Oh, they destroyed the settlement. Oh, now they're heading for Kraka Drak. Oh, wonderful. Okay, things were looking positive with us getting the jump on Hell Pit, but now, with these guys showing up, it's always the way, isn't it? Just when you think you're going to get an advantage, the AI throws a spanner in the works. Right, well, let's get this attack on Hell Pit sorted. Let's just do a quick save in case anything goes wrong. So we're going to have 2 towers. It says that we don't stand a chance, but I mean, we have a lot of power. I mean, they've got the Hell Pit abominations we might need to worry about. Those plague claw catapults are probably going to cause issues for us. But let's do it. Okay, here we are at the Battle of Hell Pit. And what a lovely place it is. You can smell the warpstone, can't you? So our reinforcements will come in from the center or the rear of the map. So how do we want to tackle this? Do we want to spread out, try and take the whole wall at once? Or do we concentrate our forces on one small section? Well, first of all, let's just pull everybody out of the way. Okay, we've got 2 towers. Oh, one being pushed by slayers. That doesn't really make sense. They can drop that. Right, let's get some warriors here. And let's grab some warriors. And where is that other machine? There it is. They can pick that up. And we'll bring them across to here. And we'll have them go there. Oh, that's the wrong ones. Okay, they can go there. These guys can go there. And then we want to take the wall here. We have 2 units coming up here. 2 more units coming here. And we'll have them coming there as well. Let's get everybody here. Put that as one command group. Let's get our Lord and these guys. They can come up. Well, that's not exactly how I want them lined up, but we'll group them up. Oh, okay, we've got a spare unit of warriors. Let's just throw them in there. So let's select them and regroup. Like so. And let's get all of our quarrelers. Group them. And they'll come up the side here. Alright, so let's select them. Start and attack. Okay. We're on the move. And here come our reinforcements. Excellent. Alright, let's get these guys, let's put them here. And then they can fire from the corner. Okay, what do we have coming in? We've got some more warriors. Let's grab the warriors. Group them up. And let's get them to... We'll take that side of the wall. And let's grab the quarrelers. Group them up. And we're going to get them to come in over there. And then there should be... Oh, I guess we got one more. He can come up on the wall. And we got a Dwarf Lord, and he can come up the gate. Where's our Lord? There he is. Get him to attack the gate. Alright, so we're taking some heavy casualties. But we're about to reach the walls. Alright, let's get our first group of quarrelers. And start firing at their units. So what have they got that's a big threat? Well, let's get rid of the Globadiers. And that's a bit of a problem. We don't have anybody having attacked the wall at that section. Okay. Alright, they're on the move. Why have they stopped? They can come over here and they can come up the wall here. Alright, we've taken one of the towers. That's good. We have a foothold. Oh. Concentrate on them. Let's get our lord up this ladder. Good, our Quarrelers are doing a pretty good job there. Those Globadiers are not really going to cause much of a threat. Oh, we're taking a pounding from... Let's spread these out a bit. They're taking a pounding as they currently are. Get this group to fire back on these clan rats. Okay. Oh, we're taking the walls. Although some of our units have decided not to climb up on there. Oh, good. Our second group is reaching the walls. Now we're going to pull these Quarrelers to the far left. Like so. Oh, they've just done another one of the... what do you call them? Clan rats appearing from nowhere. Everybody fire at them. Kill them. Come on, quickly. You can't afford to stay out there too long. You're going to get yourselves massacred. Alright. Get yourself over there. Alright, how does it battle fare here? Oh, what's he doing? Oh, that's the Slayers. Alright. What do we got here? Attack that. Attack that abomination. That's something we definitely want to take out. They should be up on the wall. I don't know why they're not. Oh, good. We're forcing them off the wall. Oh, excellent. That all of that fire from our Quarrelers is really doing a job on that Hell Pit abomination. It's not going to last too long. Keep firing, don't stop. And then once you've dealt with that, fire at that. Okay, how's it going over here? Our Quarrelers have found themselves a target. Oh, another... Get the other abomination. That's what we want to do there. We want to get that Hell Pit abomination. Alright. So we've got troops on the walls again. Let's get them over there. Let's make sure that we destroy anything they have there. That Hell Pit abomination is not going to last very long. That's great. Let's get those guys up on the wall. Alright, so we are controlling most of the wall at the moment. Time to start coming down and taking care of units. I think we'll come in from this direction. Okay, the Quarrelers here have taken a real pounding. Alright, let's get those Plague Monks. Get the Plague Monks. They don't have much armor. They should fall to our... They should fall to our Quarrelers pretty easily. Okay, oh, they've got troops outside the thing again, taking on the Huskarls. Okay. How are we going over here? Nice. Plague monks. Let's take them out. Okay, the battle's definitely in our favour. Right, back to the other side of the battlefield. How are we going? Alright, so we've got men on the thing here. Let's get them down onto the ground. Let's start taking the low ground. Oh, I think we've got it. I think they're running. Yep. That's it. That's a nice victory. We took Hellpit. Took a lot of casualties with our crawlers. Our second army, though, is pretty fresh. I think that turned out quite well. And we're back on the campaign map. After a resounding victory, I think. They're calling it a close victory. But, I'm happy. I'm happy with that. Okay, and that should eliminate Throt. What do we want to do? Do we want to sack it? Yeah, that's a fair amount of gold, and we have lost a lot of gold. Let's sack it. Uh-oh. Oh, no, there we go. Okay. Got a runesmith apprentice there. Alright, so we've sacked that. Good, we've got a good amount of gold now. Let's then move our army into it and occupy it. We've secured the province and we've destroyed Clan Mulder. Excellent. Okay, so let's just select help it. What do we want to do with that? Let's go public order, growth, tax rate, or untainted. What's the level of corruption here at the moment? So, a lot of Skaven corruption. I think we're going to have to go for the public order and untainted. And let's repair that. And then our second army, we're going to try and move down to Kraka Drak because we want to try and save it. Yep. And this lord has leveled up. And what do we want to give him? We can give him an extra 10% movement range. I think yes. And what else? Untainted in local province. Miners, masonry. Passive ability, Rune of Hearth and Home. Allies within 55-meter range are immune to psychology. Maybe next time. Let's get the untainted, because there's a lot of corruption around. And let's select help it, and let's rename that. And we're going to call it the Verminhold. There we go. As that's what it once was. And our lord, what do we want to give him? Kingsguard. Recruitment and upkeep cost -15 for Huskarls. Hero recruit rank +1 for Thanes. What that will lead to... Oh, there goes my fun. Additional weapon strength. Charge bonus. Additional hero capacity. Not sure what we want out of those. Ruinous Rival, that's against Norskins and Chaos, which is what we'll be fighting mostly now, so let's choose that. And what else would we like? Let's take the Vigor Loss reduction as well. Okay. And that's end the turn, so we're going to lose about 2,500 in gold on this turn. But once we get that second army into Kraka Drak, we'll remove some of the troops. Oh, he's attacking us in the underway. I didn't think the Norskins were allowed in the underway. No, I could have sworn the Norskins could not enter the underway. I guess I was wrong. Can we take them? If our front line was at full health, I think we could. With our front line as it is, I'm not so sure we can, so we're just going to try and just retreat. And he's wandering back that way. Okay, public order in the Giant Thorn Mountains, where's that? Oh, it's down here. Oh, we're taking attrition. Of course we are. Alright. Let's move that lord into Kraka Drak. Can I get rid of some of his units? Can I merge? I can. Let's merge them and them. Do we need that many quarrelers now? Let's get rid of one group of quarrelers. Alright, so we're still bleeding money. Let's merge some of these units as well. Let's merge these two. And merge him and him. Okay, we're still bleeding 1600. What's the upkeep? 259. So what's the major cost? The Slayers are the major cost. And they're not really providing that much good for us at the moment. I mean, they'll come in handy if we come up against some mammoths.
Armed and ready.
How easy will it be to get Slayers again? Oh, we don't have the growth to get to that level. No, let's leave it there. So we've got the Verminhold, we've got Kraka Drak. We need to now get a grip on our finances and then start to retake Kraka Ravensguard, maybe even retake Port Thorgard. If we could get the assistance of Kislev, if we could get Kislev involved in the war against Norska, assuming they're not. Oh, that's good. That group we were just at war with. Oh no, there they are. I thought that they'd been confederated. Okay, well we're not at war with them, so I do not want to attack them. Let's just change the stance of these guys, and let's get rid of a few more units. Let's get rid of 2 and 1, and boot them. Yep. Okay. So how are we going now with public order here? Public order is going up. How much gold are we getting out of that? We're not getting any gold really, so may as well just get rid of that completely.
Yes.
So, question is, what do we want to do with this army? We'll keep that stationed there. I could really do with a hero character. I'm just losing too much. I'm gonna have to... What's the garrison at Kraka Drak like? We've got shortage of missile troops, but they've got some frontline troops. So let's disband him and disband another one of them. It's becoming more manageable. Our garrison there is pretty small, but let's Let's get rid of them.
It is time.
Still way above what I want to be. I mean, the only way we're really going to get our finances in hold if we get rid of one of these armies.
Aye.
But with those guys wandering around out there, I really feel like I need to
Time for a reckoning.
keep a grip on things there. Right, let's absorb that loss of 800 this turn. I'll make this the last turn, I think, because we're hitting the 40-minute mark, which will be about 35 when I cut out the loading screens. So this episode, I think, has gone pretty well. We've turned things around to a certain degree, having been able to take out the threat of Throt. Trait gained. Spent multiple turns in a settlement with low public order. Cool. So we've taken out the threat of Throt and the Skaven, and we now hold what was once Help Hit. So I think we're in a good position if we can get our finances under control. And if we can figure out where that enemy army is and deal with them. So hopefully next turn, hopefully next episode, we'll be able to track them down and defeat them, and then retake Kraka Ravensguard, and possibly even take Fort Straghov, which has just fallen to Norska. So, I'd like to thank you for joining me in this episode, and hopefully I will see you again in the next. I'd just like to end, as always, with a shout out to my patrons. So thank you to all who support the channel. It's very much appreciated. And a shout out to Hot Apple Pie and to Cody Bonds especially. So I'm Grey Tiger, and I will hopefully see you in the next video.